Ladies and gentlemen, the New York Times affidavit cites Trump's refusal to return secret documents. He's the former president. Okay. Where's the precedent of a former president being prosecuted? Because we have a precedent of Comey stating that although there were violations of the law, no reasonable prosecutor would indict Clinton. Where's the precedent of a former president being indicted or charged because he refused to turn over or had a negotiation, was negotiating the return of documents that either he signed while he was in the Oval Office or that he was given lawfully as president? If you have a dispute between the National Archives and the Department of Justice, where's the crime there? I'm still waiting to read a crime. Now, Kevin Brock in The Hill, former assistant director of the Federal Bureau of Investigation, has a fantastic article that I've touched upon and I've discussed in the last two segments, and I'll continue to talk about it. Unsealed Mar-a-Lago search warrant affidavits reveal the government has no case against Trump. This is in The Hill. And the unredacted parts of the affidavit make no attempt to articulate cause that Trump was not authorized to have these documents at his home. The reason is that as president, he has broad, legally intimidating authority established by law and court determinations to declassify any and all documents and to determine what is and what is not presidential record. Trump and his legal team have asserted that the authority was exercised while he was still president. Therefore, a violation of these fairly low-level and seldom prosecuted document-oriented statutes cannot be proven. Furthermore, the Presidential Records Act does not have an enforcement mechanism, according to CBS News. It doesn't even have a fine listed, much less prison sentences. But NPR, redacted affidavit in Trump Mar-a-Lago search. The Atlantic, well, here, you look and it's like, you look and all of these articles are talking about how Trump is not above the law, and Trump is not above the law. What law did he break? If you read the unredacted parts, they don't list any law that he's broken as a president. A former president is different from a Secretary of State siphoning classified data and mixing that data with personal emails. So it's virtually impossible for the United States government to filter through that system. Or I should say, it is not possible. The United States government had to negotiate a return of servers that were already wiped clean. So Clinton gave servers, a couple of servers or a certain amount of hardware that was completely wiped clean. Talk about obstruction of justice. Then Clinton's team, and I want a Hillary Clinton, Donald Trump 2024. Okay, I think Clinton, Trump 2024, we need that. Okay, but Clinton had secret servers that even President Obama didn't know of. Trump was a former president negotiating with the National Archives, the Department of Justice, and the Federal Bureau of Investigation, according to the Wall Street Journal, sent him a thank you note. Okay, you could type in, let's see if you could type in Wall Street Journal and hit subscribe to this channel right now. Thank you note Trump. Let's see. There was one article really quickly talking about a FBI thank you note. Here, FBI quest for Trump documents started with breezy chats tour of a crowded closet. And at the end of, and the Federal Bureau of Investigation wrote him a note, "Thank you, very truly yours, Chief of Counterintelligence, Federal Bureau of Investigation." Okay? And this was after June 3rd, the Bureau was allowed to go into Mar-a-Lago before they just raided the place. This is not somebody trying to hide, information on secret servers for 4 years where Comey couldn't even find intent. And the unredacted, if the redacted information, it's not just hiding sources and methods. That's a lie. That's a bluff. That's like when you're holding cards and you're not going to win the poker game. You're bluffing. You don't have the cards to win. You're bluffing. And so the redacted portion would have already been leaked, or they would have unredacted it if it was the holy grail of criminality. They could have hid sources and methods. They could have redacted the sources and methods and unredacted, oh yeah, Trump was selling this to a foreign government, or Trump illegally removed this. They can't, because he was a president. He was given all of this information. He had the highest level. There is no higher security clearance than president. You can't say that a president illegally removed something. Everything, any classified information is his to look at as president. Hit subscribe to this channel right now, ladies and gentlemen. Hit subscribe to the Stock Market Crash channel, AJ Goodman's other channel. Become a member. If you want to give a super thanks, the super thanks is greatly appreciated below. Thank you so much. I will thank you. And if you want to, contribute to this channel, support my work, my Patreon is below in the pinned comment and the description. But ladies and gentlemen, where on earth is the crime? He was in illegal possession. No, he wasn't. He was the president. Well, the National Archives wanted those. So what? So we're supposed to revere the National Archives, but not the former president? He's not above the law. Where did he break the law? He was given the documents legally. He obtained them legally. He was storing them for a library. He declassified everything. He stated that he declassified everything, okay? If they're trying to say he didn't declassify everything, the burden of proof is on them. They're making the claim. He is a former president with the power to classify and declassify. So the burden of proof is on them. So the issue, ladies and gentlemen, is what crime did he commit? If you look, why Trump must dislike FBI redactions. What we can read between the lines of the redacted Mar-a-Lago affidavit. This is the MSNBC. The fact that you have to read between the lines is all you need to know. One of the most significant concern was highly classified records were unfolded, intermixed with other records and otherwise improperly identified. Are you kidding me? Nara's referral to are you kidding me? He didn't have servers siphoning classified data and mixing it along with foundation emails. Are you kidding? That is a giant graft organization anyway. Are you kidding me? Now you're getting into an issue, a dispute between a national library and Trump. You're not getting into a huge risk to national security here. It's not like he digitized those boxes and put all this information for the entire planet to hack or infiltrate like Clinton's servers. And again, I want a Hillary Trump 2024. Nobody will be happier on this planet than I will. But we need a Hillary Clinton Donald Trump 2024. But here, in those boxes surrendered in January were 184 unique documents bearing classified markings. So what? He was president. So what? He was president. Okay? And then you have all of this information as they say that, oh, there's top secret information. There's information on intel sources there. He was the president of the United States of America. You can't say that he was given the documents illegally. You can definitely say that Clinton had no right to all that information as Secretary of State, funneling it and siphoning it and transferring it illegally onto servers. It is not illegal. There's no legal way to transfer classified data, top secret SAP intel, onto secret private servers. There's no legal way to transfer it, and there's no legal way to own it. When Comey, in his typical doublespeak, stated, well, there was no precedent. Yeah, because nobody has ever had secret private servers siphoning classified data. Genius. But there is a precedent for Trump. You can look at Nixon, Bush, Clinton, President Obama. There is a precedent. 30 million unclassified documents. Yeah, right, for President Obama. 30 million? Did the National Archives apparently had no problem reading President Obama's 30 million pages of unclassified documents, but God forbid Trump had 14 U-Haul boxes. God forbid. Indict 45! Indict him! They can't get him on his tax returns. They lied through their teeth about it was a complete hoax. They say, oh, well, the Russians interfered. Doing what with Facebook ads? Are you kidding me? All the journalists that talk about interference can't name a Facebook ad. Bots? Oh, the DNC emails showing Bernie Sanders was cheated? You mean they hacked into the DNC emails, but they didn't infiltrate Clinton's servers with top secret intel? And then you have the Bureau not allowed to see DNC servers. That's everyone. That's according to Vice. Everybody knows that. And yet it is set in stone gospel that the Russians interfered because they wanted Trump, but they invaded while Mashed Potato Brains Joe was in office. Interesting. Then Democrats said, well, they were getting what they want with Trump, so they didn't invade. It's always the most absurd lie from the left towards Trump. They say that Trump lies. He doesn't, if you understand politics, he doesn't lie at nearly the level of Democrats and media. Give me your thoughts below. Hit subscribe right now. The redacted portions they say it all. The fact that they have nothing on Trump. Give me your thoughts. Thank you so very, very. He was a former president with the power to declassify and the ability to obtain those documents, and he was negotiating with the National Archives and the Bureau and the DOJ. Where's the crime here? Give me your thoughts below. Hit subscribe. We're in secret servers. Give me your thoughts below. Hit subscribe right now.